Hey there friends, welcome back to episode 31 of that live portfolio update where we're growing 50k into $1 million. Now before we get started, I must apologise. I am a day late on this episode, but it comes with good reason. On Friday, my son was born and I became a double dad. How exciting. And if that's not a good excuse, I don't know what is. But without further ado, let's just jump on into this episode. Well guys, starting with the trades this week. We had 3 sells. It was a very choppy fortnight to say the least. So let's start with ABBA. Unfortunately, as we somewhat expected, we bought in at the bell on Friday the 6th here at $7.08 each. But it breached its sell during Monday at $7. We sold the Tuesday at $6.89 after the market opened. But you can see it dropped even further. It recovered and now it's dropping again. Oh well, you can't win them all. Then our old friend Aurelia fell off the perch. It was sad to let this roller coaster go due to a Rule 1 sell. We bought back here on the 2nd of December at 42 cents a pop and had to Rule 1 on the 10th of May at 0.36 cents a pop. There was a time we were up near 25%, but she absolutely fell off a cliff the last month. Then our nugget, Capral from last episode. Oh, the shame. This one absolutely hurt my feelings that I pretend not to have. We had to sell due to the underlying commodity breaching being aluminium. We bought back here also on the 2nd of December at $7.90 a pop, but had to sell it on the 13th of May at $8.71 each. We had near a 10% capital gain and 9% of dividends, so it's not all doom and gloom for us. Here is the alley chart for peace of mind. You can see it has breached on the 5-year monthly right here. Although recently on the 6-month daily it has had a slight recovery, but we must follow the rules. We might enter back in again when the alley turns back up, but for now, adios amigo, we are moving on. So it was a busy buying spree as you would expect, but it was quite hard during the downturn. We moved into 4 new positions. One we have been in before, but let's go through them. Pause if you want to review the financials. Firstly, we entered into a well-known insurance brand being QBE Insurance. 400 shares at $12.56 a pop on the 11th of May. Then Reggie's Healthcare, 2,300 shares at $2.21 a pop on the 13th of May. Then an old flame we have ruled one into the past, which was Beach Energy. 3,050 shares at $1.64 each, and we also bought these on the 13th. And last but not least, Yancoal, which we bought on the 18th of May, 850 shares at $5.92 each. Now if you guys want me to nugget any of these next week, please let me know in the comments below. Alright, benchmark time. So how did STW fare this fortnight in comparison to our portfolio? Oof, that hurts. Again, we were down 3.34% in comparison to STW, which was down only 0.34%. It was a steep drop from the 7th to the 12th, but we started to recover as the next week progressed, closing the gap ever so slightly. All the trades that we didn't really help the portfolio, but we have to follow the rules and sometimes this happens. We just keep swimming. Okay, so here's the list broken down. Well, as you know, we're down 3.34%. The worst performers being Aurelia, down another 8% and biting the dust for us. IGL and Oswide down 7 a pop, and our only gains were 2 stocks, being Champion up 1.35% and our new guy Reggie's Healthcare up near 6. Lucky we aren't emotional because that was rough. Let me know how you guys went. So here's all last week's buys, holds and sells. The ones that changed are as follows and why. So ABBA moved from buy to sell as it breached the sell line as we just discussed. It was a 50-50 chance and unfortunately we lost. Oh well, worth a shot. Aurelia moved from hold to Rule 1 for us as it breached our 10% stop, but it is still in hold territory, but has been a bit of a falling knife, so watch that guy. Beach moved from buy to hold within the trading fortnight as it closed below last month's close, and it was only by 2 cents. But Capral, last week's spotlight moved from hold to an underlying commodity sell as it breached on the aluminium chart as we just discussed. It was a tough sell, but you know, rules are rules. Now it's still as choppy as Ramsey out there, so please remember guys, these are not my recommendations. This is just what I own and the rules that I follow. So please do your own research and respect your mother. Alright, so since inception, we have a pure capital gain of negative 4.8%. The portfolio still has a dividend return of 4.74%, and this gives us a total return of negative 0.05%. We're in the red, but only just. I'm pretty sure this week it should recover. Had a bit of a shake up in the portfolio over the last month, but hopefully it'll start to settle down. It's nice to see that we are now in 11 of the 15 positions which we're going for. The spread is starting to look quite nice. Alright, so our cash account is now at $5896. With our $5896 in cash, plus our $79,440 in stocks, takes us to an overall value of $85,336, which is about a negative 3.34% total portfolio gain from last week because we had no income, we had no contributions, and it was purely just what the portfolio did. But that's 2 downs in a row. That hurts a bit, but oh well. I hope you got through your beer and enjoyed that episode. Tune in next episode for more not financial advice, and you all know the saying, keep healthy and wealthy. See you guys.